Welcome to the education emergency. Is Jamaica ignoring its most critical crisis? I'm Conzops, and today we're diving deep into a crisis that's shaking the very foundation of our education system: teacher migration. This isn't just about numbers or policy. It's about our future, our children, and the very soul of our nation's progress. Stick around, and we will definitely explore the harsh reality of teacher migration, its impacts on crime, unemployability, and the dire state of education in Jamaica.
Audio Jungle.
According to the Jamaica Teachers Association, we have lost approximately 10% of our teachers to overseas jobs in the past 2 years. Yes, 2 years. Probably more, but the latter, post-COVID, we have seen where, the trajectory of teachers really moving, in droves. So the situation is so dire that the government is now actively recruiting teachers from countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and the Philippines. But is this just a band-aid solution? What does this mean for our classrooms, our students, and our society? I ask that question. Yeah, I really do. Teacher migration isn't just it's not just a statistic. It's a crisis. It's a crisis affecting every classroom. Experienced teacher, the backbone of our education system, are leaving. They're leaving in droves. This loss impacts the quality of education. Yes, it does. It impacts the quality of education, leaving students with inexperienced teachers and creating a ripple effect that undermines their learning. Need I say that again? This impacts the quality of education, leaving students with with inexperienced teachers, and that is really creating a ripple effect that undermines learning. Imagine a classroom where teachers are constantly changing. Yeah? Constantly changes. The learner cannot, establish a relationship with the facilitator or the teacher. They come, they go. The dynamics change. That child has to be so responsible, yeah, to catch up with the different learning styles. They're just not getting the chance to be a comfortable learner, because the fact that teachers come and go in itself is uncomfortable. This disruption isn't just in the lesson plan, as you probably would have realized. It is in the emotional and educational stability of our students. As I said, they cannot focus, and it will affect learning. When we lose experienced educators, we're not just losing teachers, we're losing mentors, role models, and the core of our educational strength. So when I make mention of relationship, the teacher isn't a robot at the front of the class. The teacher is more than just somebody delivering a pedagogy. The teacher is more than just somebody there teaching the arithmetic and the numeracy. The literacy and the numeracy. It's more than just that. The teacher has to ensure that the total child is developed. Yeah?
We have raised this matter at this point to highlight the depth of the crisis. There has been an intensification of migration, and it poses a problem, a challenge for our education system.
Of 157 teachers surveyed for the study, 45.9% had left the Jamaican classroom and are working overseas, while some 41.4% were seriously contemplating migration.
We're having this conversation now because the government of Jamaica has signaled for the first time that it is seeking to recruit teachers from overseas. They're targeting Ghana, Nigeria, India, and the Philippines, which incidentally are 4 of the countries that North America and the UK also target, particularly India and the Philippines.
The study identified several root causes for the mass movement of teaching professionals.
We found 4 major factors. 1, low salaries. 2, lack of resources. 3, working conditions. And 4, leadership.
One key factor the research highlights is separate from complaints about low wages. Teachers are pushed to migrate due to lack of resources in Jamaica.
The least resource school in North Carolina or New York is better resourced than the best resource school in Jamaica.
We are at a state of crisis, and we want the Ministry of Education and the nation to understand that there is the need for us to deal with this systemic issue in order to save our country at this time.
Let us talk about the broader impact of this kind of situation that we're experiencing. When education suffers, so does our society. Reduced educational quality can lead to higher crime rates and increased unemployability. Students who don't receive a solid education are less likely to secure good jobs, contributing to a cycle of poverty and crime. Yeah? So the government approach seems to be focusing on immediate fixes rather than addressing the root causes of teacher migration. Is this short-term thinking going to solve our long-term problems? Or are we just putting a temporary patch on a gaping wound? The question that looms large is why isn't the government addressing the core issues? Why are we looking abroad for solutions when we should be investing in our own teachers, our very own? The government needs to prioritize resources for education, not just in terms of funding, but also in how it values and supports our educators. Are we seeing a government that's truly invested in the future of Jamaicans? Are we witnessing a pattern of neglect? Yes, a pattern of neglect and misplaced priorities. It's time to ask the tough questions and demand answers. Yeah? So what can we do? What can we do as citizens and even as educators and concerned individuals looking on? We need to push for meaningful change. We need to push for this. Advocate for better teacher compensation. Get involved in the conversation. Push for educational reforms and hold our leaders accountable. They need to be held to account. We cannot just elect. We cannot just elect these representatives to not represent the people, represent a cause, represent the country and the education system that is seemingly, that it is crumbling, that is crumbling. The education emergency we're facing is a critical issue that needs immediate and sustained attention. Let's not wait until it's too late for our students, our society, and our future. Let's not wait. We need to act now. We need to do what we should know. Thank you for joining on the education emergency. Is Jamaica ignoring its most critical crisis? If you found this episode insightful, share it with others and stay tuned for more discussions on the issues that matter. Until next time, keep questioning, keep advocating, and let's make a difference together.